We Marsh Boxing was good boxing heads and fight fans around the world. Michael Hunter, deep, extensive amateur background. For guys like Better Beef, Andy Ruiz, and many more. Fighting another guy from Russia with an extensive amateur background in Sergey Kuzmin. And Michael Hunter outboxes this kid, this guy Sergey Kuzmin thoroughly. Takes him to boxing school. The hand speed was apparent, and the foot movement. The man Michael Hunter was using his lateral movement, not using no unnecessary movement, running shit. Nah, he was pumping that jab, cocking his right hand whenever he had position, and he kept that right hand up there as a guard. You know what I mean? While he was pumping that jab, throwing body shots. The hand speed was just too quick for the man. Sergey Kuzmin, Sergey Kuzmin was not cutting off the ring. He was just following with the high guard. The man's Michael Hunter would go around the guard, whether it was from the elbows when the guy had his elbows tucked in. Michael Hunter would go around the guard and throw some mean body shots, and he would throw some nice combinations. The hand speed and combinations. While Kuzma would throw one at a time, more times than many lunging, telegraphing his punches, the guy Michael Hunter was throwing combinations, especially on the inside. You know what I mean? He dictated the range and the ring generalship every single round. You know what I mean? Even dropped the man Sergey Kuzmin in round five with a beautiful combination. He was throwing jabs to the head. Then he threw one jab to the stomach. Then he followed up with a left uppercut that missed, and the guy threw a left hook, and the man Sergey Kuzmin threw a left hook, but Michael Hunter, after throwing that left uppercut, he threw himself a left hook, and then his left hook got the Sergey Kuzmin much quicker, put him on the canvas. He wasn't hurt, he wasn't dazed, more embarrassed, but at the end of the day, Michael Hunter is just too quick for a lot of heavyweights. He'll give a lot of heavyweights issues. Um, Sergey Kuzmin did have some success in round eight. He caught the man Michael Hunter with his hands down, going backwards. You know what I mean? Basically pulling out, and he got caught with a left hook. Michael Hunter just ate it, and that was the only moment really in this fight where Michael Hunter, was really giving any trouble. You know what I mean? For the most part, Sergey Kuzmin he landed a few shots here and there, but not as many volume punching and out punching the man with landed punches like the man Michael Hunter was. You know what I mean? Michael Hunter has only one loss on his resume, on his record, and that's to Alexander Usyk, a fight which he was very much in, even winning rounds. I had him up a few rounds by the time the sixth round so happened to come by. And that's when Alexander Usyk just started putting it on him, you know what I mean? Very good fight, man. Very good fight for the match. Michael Hunter off the strength that, he's basically catapulting himself into world title contention, you know what I mean? He's a guy who could still make cruiserweight, but him fighting at heavyweight, he has very good chances to outbox a lot of guys, you know what I mean? He wanted to go for the KO, but Kuzma's a tough dude. It's going to be hard to get that guy up out of there. I knew this guy who was going to be food for the man, um, Michael Hunter. That's why I didn't even make a prediction because I thought he actually lost his last fight to Joey DeWeco. You know what I mean? It was a close fight. Could have probably gone either way, but on my scorecard, I had it for DeWeco. So, congratulations to Michael Hunter. 11th round was also good for the man, Sergey Kuzmin, but that's not enough, man. I struggled to give him any rounds, truth be told. You know what I mean? Really, truly, really and truly. You can give him some sympathy rounds, rounds 8 and rounds 11, but that about it. What's happening? Mike 104 was good, man. He says, boxing on Friday. Imagine Tuesday night fights again. The Zone would be killing it with the weekly series like that. Yeah, hey, somebody should get into it, Friday night fights was on ESPN. It's no longer around, but Tuesday night fights on USA was also popping too. PBC tried to bring back that module for Tuesday night fights when they had toe to toe Tuesdays on FS1, but now they just got they fight strictly on Saturdays. You know what I mean? But hey, it's all good. I watch boxing any night of the week. Big up to Mike 104. He says the zone would have been cool if it was the old days when boxers fought more often. Well, you got guys like Tevin Farber who fights very often. Excuse me. But the zone I could actually say tonight it's not a bad card at all, for a Friday night. You know what I mean? I was actually looking forward to seeing this Sergey Kuzmin and Michael Hunter fight. Looking forward to Devin Haney. And on the main event, they have. Who's that main event? Actually, Devin Haney, right? Yeah, so that's what it is, man. So tomorrow we got the zone card with Jaime Munguia. Um, the guy, what's his name? Ryan Garcia was supposed to be on that undercard, but his opponent Avery Sparrow from Philadelphia, he got knocked. He got arrested in Los Angeles. He had a warrant for a gun out there. A warrant coming from out of Philadelphia, from Philly, and the man got arrested after coming from morning workout run just before he caught a firearm charge. Yes indeed. Mike 104 is on it. Yeah, he caught a firearm charge, you know what I mean? And there was a warrant for the firearm charge that came from Philadelphia. So the guy was out running with his boys in the morning, trying to cut weight before the weigh-in later on that morning or that day. And he said he seen police and helicopters and shit. And they went to a Target after running. When they came out to Target, they were surrounded by police. His manager, I forgot his name, excuse me, promoter, tried to call the DAs or the people in Philadelphia, the people trying to prosecute him. Basically trying to tell him, you know what I mean? Like, let the man Avery Sparrow fight, and then we'll hold his purse till he appears in court on Monday, you know what I mean? So that guy, he's not going to be a flight risk anyways, but, basically that's the incentive they're trying to throw in to basically have him fight. But, the man still got arrested. But I don't know if it was the U.S. Marshals or what, man. But he said he came up out the Target, and there was helicopters and police surrounded him. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's a damn shame, man. It's fucked up, man. Let that man fight, get some money. That money he probably got from fighting would be money he could use to bail himself out or pay his lawyer, whatever. Now the man, and this was going to be his biggest payday of his career. It was going to be his biggest payday of career that would have amassed all his total fights in his career just with one fight fighting Ryan Garcia. It's messed up, man. Um, Mike 104 says, I'm on Twitch watching the fight right now. So, hey, Mike 104, what I got to do to watch that on Twitch? Just go to, is Twitch an app or is it a website or what? What is it? Let me know in the chat right quick. Mike 104 says in California, firearm charges is like petty weed charge in Texas or Arizona. It's real strict. New York and D.C. is real strict. You get 3.5 years mandatory for a gun charge. You know what I mean? In D.C. and definitely in New York. You know what I mean? There ain't no petty thing. There's a lot of gun violence in these cities. That's why. So yeah, Mike 104, man. How do I watch this shit on Twitch? I'm watching it right now. But just for future reference, in case I want to watch a pay-per-view and I ain't trying to pay for that shit because it's probably going to be whack. I'm very curious to know. Is Twitch an app or is it a website? Do I just go on the website? Do I type in Devin Haney versus whoever, Abdul Malaviv, whoever he's fighting today? How do I get this? Let me know. Or leave that for me in my comment section, Mike 104. B Marsh Boxing. I'm about to seal the deal on this video. Let me know what y'all thought about the man Michael Hunter putting in work tonight, taking the Sergey Kuzmin Russian to American boxing school. B Marsh Boxing, I'm gone.